Hello and welcome, my dear friend. Before I say anything else, let me anchor this in Scripture. There is joy in the presence of the angels when one life turns back toward God. Luke 15:10. That means the unseen realm is not distant. It is responsive. It is attentive. And there's something you need to hear today with clarity, not drama. The angels are proud of you, not in a childish way, not as flattery. In the way heaven recognizes a soul that kept its oil when everything tried to make your light go out. Because some of your most important moments were not loud. They weren't announced. They weren't posted, explained, or defended. They happened in ordinary places. A quiet room where you almost broke, but didn't. A car ride where your chest felt tight, and you still chose not to become cruel. A morning where you wanted to stay in bed, and you stood up anyway and gave God your day. And you may think those moments are too small to matter. But heaven doesn't measure the way people do. Angels don't only witness miracles, they witness choices. They watch what you do when you could easily justify doing the opposite. They watch what you become when nobody is rewarding you for it. They watch the battles inside you that never show on your face, and you have been fighting those battles with more honor than you realize. There are people who only respect results. They only clap when there's proof. They only believe in you when it's convenient. But the angels have been watching the part of your life that never gets credit. The private restraint, the decision to stop reacting, the discipline of walking away from what pulls you backwards, the moment you closed your mouth because you knew your peace was worth more than winning an argument. That's maturity, and it has a sound in the unseen world. Scripture calls angels ministering spirits, sent to serve those who will inherit salvation. Hebrews 1:14. So yes, angels are assigned. Angels are present. Angels are not guessing about your life. They've seen the pressure you carried while still trying to remain tender. They've seen you take hits that made no sense. They've seen you get misunderstood, mislabeled, underestimated, then go back to God instead of going back to old habits. And that is why this message is not encouragement, it's recognition. Because you have been becoming, not perfectly, faithfully. You kept choosing what is clean, even when it cost you. You kept choosing what is right, even when it made you lonely. You kept choosing what is peaceful, even when your emotions begged you to explode. And there is a kind of holiness in that, a rare kind. Most people want to be seen as strong. You were busy becoming strong in a way that doesn't need a microphone. Most people want to look healed. You were doing the slow work of healing when nobody was watching and nothing was guaranteed. Most people talk about forgiveness like it's a slogan. You practiced it like it was survival. And I need you to understand something. Heaven does not forget. The angels remember the nights you prayed with tired eyes. They remember the mornings you asked God for help and still showed up for your responsibilities. They remember the moment you almost gave in to bitterness and didn't. People might not call that impressive, but in the unseen world, that's warfare. That's why you've been feeling different lately. A little more aware, a little less available for distractions, a little less willing to shrink your own soul just to keep others comfortable. And let me say this carefully. When your discernment sharpens, your life gets quieter. Not emptier, quieter. You stop feeding what drains you. You stop negotiating with what you already know is wrong for you. You stop offering your spirit as a home for confusion. That shift is not random. That shift is proof God has been maturing you. Chosen ones, this is the part where I speak to the person who feels like nothing is happening. You might not see a trophy. You might not see a breakthrough yet. You might not see the external change you've prayed for. But you have been building something eternal, and heaven recognizes it. Now listen. Angels aren't proud of you because your life has been easy. They're proud because you didn't let hardship turn you into a stranger to yourself. You didn't become what hurt you. You didn't pass the poison forward. You kept your spirit clean enough for God to keep trusting you with more. And that is why what's coming next will feel different. Not chaotic, not forced, not something you have to beg to keep. Because the same God who watched you endure is also the God who honors endurance. And the angels who have been assigned to your life are not confused about you, even if you felt unsure at times. They know what you carry. They've watched you become it. You know, when angels are proud of you, it's not about hype. It's about agreement. Heaven responds when your life starts matching what God has been whispering to you for a long time. And lately, that's what's been happening in you. You've been releasing things quietly. Old reactions, old roles, old reflexes that once kept you safe but no longer fit who you are now. You didn't announce it. You didn't dramatize it. You didn't even fully understand it at first. You just stopped. Stopped chasing what never fed you. Stopped explaining yourself to people who already decided who you were. Stopped negotiating with God about things He had already made clear. That kind of obedience doesn't look impressive on the outside, but in the unseen realm, it creates order. And order changes what can reach you. Confusion invites interference, but order creates covering. And you may not feel relief yet. You may still feel the tug. You may still feel tired. But pay attention, because even if the pressure is still there, your response is changing. You may notice you recover faster than you used to. You may notice you don't stay hooked as long. You may notice you can breathe again sooner. That's not small. That's progress, and heaven sees it. You see, when your soul stops arguing with truth, your life starts moving differently. You stop being available for what used to hook you. You stop feeding the same cycles with your attention. You stop reopening doors God already helped you close. And that shift is evidence of growth that heaven can recognize instantly. Remember, Scripture calls angels ministering spirits. That means they are not passive observers. They are attentive to what God is doing in and around you. And what God has been doing is steady, quiet, real, deep. That's why, little by little, your life won't feel as chaotic as it used to. It will feel supported. Not because there won't be challenges, there will be, but because you won't be carrying them the same way. Because you won't be carrying them alone. And this matters. So hear it clearly. What God brings next will not require you to betray yourself to keep it. You won't have to twist your spirit to fit into rooms that drain you. You won't have to prove your value through exhaustion. You won't have to perform faith for people who only respect outcomes. Because the version of you that needed permission has been replaced by a version that walks with discernment. That's why angels aren't just proud of what you did. They're proud of who you refused to become. You stayed tender without becoming weak. You stayed strong without becoming hard. And that combination is rare. Chosen ones, let me say this gently. The quiet you've been experiencing is not emptiness. It's space. Space for better thoughts. Space for clearer direction. Space for blessings that don't arrive with fear attached. God doesn't rush souls like yours. He prepares environments for them. That's why you may notice things rearranging without you forcing it. You may notice certain connections changing shape on their own. You may notice urgency doesn't control you the way it used to. You are not missing anything. You are arriving cleanly. And heaven values clean arrival more than fast arrival. So don't second-guess this calm. Don't go looking for noise to prove something is happening. Don't resurrect battles God already resolved. Stay steady, because what comes next will meet you in peace, not panic. In clarity, not confusion. In confidence, not fear. And when it does, you'll recognize it immediately. Not because angels announce it loudly, but because your spirit will know this fits. They've watched you become it, and now they're watching it find you. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me. If you found value in this message, please like the video and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your amazing journey by watching one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there.